Hi guys, it's Guidance with Compassion here with another reading. So today I'm reading for the sign of Pisces and we're doing your April bonus love general reading. Yes, it is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, leave it there. You can wait for a future reading or you can check out any of the other readings on the channel. You can watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, whatever you feel called. And all the readings, including this one, are timeless. So even if you come across this reading months, years down the line, just because I say April, that doesn't mean the messages expire. It's when you see it. That's when it's most likely to resonate. You can come back, rewatch the video anytime. You may get different insight, different outcomes, different messages to you that you resonate with. Yeah? Okay, also check out your yearly prediction reading on the channel. Give you insight into how 2025 may be shaping up for you. Is it correlating what's currently been happening in the year? Perhaps you want to check out what may be coming across your path in the future. Check out that reading. And let's get straight into the reading, shall we? Okay, Spirit. Can I get messages for Pisces regarding their love life for their April bonus? Nice. 10 of Pentacles. Not 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. So there could be some stability coming in. The fact that I said 10 of Pentacles, yeah? But 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Communication, movement, 8 of Wands, the arrows of love. So someone's making their intentions clear, Pisces. Building blocks. Okay, let's take all of them. And we got to the sea. Yeah, I feel like that's your card, Pisces. Off in your own world, amongst the water, your natural habitat. So, let's look at the cards. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. I keep saying this. 10 of Pentacles keeps coming out. So I don't know if let's just see if 10 of Pentacles comes out in the reading. So we've got the 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Happy life, happy family, yeah? You see, you have your partner. They have their arm around your waist or vice versa. You feel supported, you feel loved. 2 children there. It's like life is bliss, yeah? Peace. We've got the 3 of Swords. We got the Hermit, and we got the World, yeah? We got the Thinker card, which is the Aquarius card. So I don't know if you have prominent Aquarius in your chart. You also might want to check out the Aquarius reading to give you further insight. Also, someone you're dealing with has an Aquarius prominent in their chart. You got community, yeah? Your soul tribe, friends, family. Whoever you refer to as your close-knit society. We've got building blocks, yeah? Building that foundation. That could be where the 10 of Pentacles is in my head, keeps coming up. You're focusing on your career, building a new foundation, yeah? To the sea, bottom of the deck. You've got 2 solitude cards here. Well, actually 3: the Thinker, the Hermit, and to the sea. Taking time out by yourself, focusing on. I feel like you're quite introspective here, and Spirit is happy with this. It's keeping a watchful eye. I feel like they're pleased with your progress and they're pleased with the fact that you've decided to do this, because I think the world can be a bit loud. It makes it quite hard for Spirit to communicate with you when you're surrounded by noise, people, community. Do you know what I'm saying? But taking yourself off, because Pisces is the psychic sign. They have a pretty strong connection naturally to Spirit, yeah? So that's not surprising to me. Fork in the road underneath that. I feel like this opens up. Your connection with Spirit opens up a pathway in your life, a fork in the road, where you decide, am I going this way or am I going that way? Yeah. It brings certain awakenings, awareness, and you decide. With the 10 of cups here, I feel like you're thinking, with the thinker card underneath it, you're thinking of how you want to get to that 10 of cups. I'm not necessarily hearing that you have the 10 of cups, because we have the 3 of swords here. That's heartbreak, that's pain, emotional pain. I feel like you could be still in the healing, like with the hermit. You've gone within, you're deciding to start again, you're building blocks, I feel like you've gone through the tower moment, but now you're building, yeah? You're starting anew or starting fresh, perfect time, spring. And your world is transforming, yeah, with the world. Things are changing, new cycle, yeah, new beginning. And you're going to have a lot of communication coming in from this, yeah, Pisces? But I think it's wise of you to use your discernment with to the sea, Everyone that comes approaching it is not always for your best good, for your highest good. So I'm not surprised with the thinker. I feel like with this underneath the 10 of cups, you're using your discernment, Queen of Swords energy. Is this person someone that I can get my 10 of cups with? Do they have good intentions? Yeah. You may be running this past the family, the friend group, soul tribe, because you don't want to have a repeat performance of the 3 of swords, heartbreak. But also you go within, because you're not reliant on what others say, but you are going in channeling with spirit. Yeah. The hermit is a wise being, and they're focused on their own magic. Yeah. Giving me Gandalf, Merlin sort of vibes, yeah? You are a magician in itself, and you are wise. You've learnt the lessons. So, although friends, family input is nice, the true answers come within yourself, yeah? And spirit. This one, what's underneath the 7 of Wands? Oh, we do have the Tower. Okay. So, what's underneath the Tower? Inspiration. 1. New. I feel like you're ripping up the playbook, Pisces, yeah? You're looking at your life and you're thinking, I don't have the 10 of Cups. I want the 10 of Cups. How do I attain the 10 of Cups? Yeah? I've not been successful in love. If you want to look at that, I don't look at that personally, but it's more just that it's not really about success. There are lessons, you go through trial tribulations in life, and this brings you closer to the person you want to be and the person you want to attract. So it's not really about success. Yeah, it's not business. But you're ripping up the book. You're thinking, I'm starting again. And this may be a shock to others, to your circle around you. But you're inspired. Starting new, fresh in April. Ace of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm a fan of that, You're passionate about this. Knight of Cups. A new offer is coming towards you, Pisces. Let's see what's going on. 10 of Wands underneath that. Because you've let go. You made a change, yeah? With all this talking coming towards you, you may have decided, I'm hearing a block. Because we are still in Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde in April. And perhaps someone is spinning a line, coming back around. They're like, I can give you the 10 of Cups. I'm ready. You weren't ready before. Weren't inclined before. But now you're ready. But to you, I feel like to you, Pisces, you're like, that ship has sailed to the sea. And I no longer want to go down this path with you. I know that my destiny is bigger than you. I see the error in my ways. I see that there's a bigger world out there for me with the world. Yeah? And I don't want you. I don't want you anymore. No offense. I've had time to think things through, and you're just not someone I want to build my life with, building blocks. I did hear in the pre-shuffle for you Pisces, I heard we saw Five of Wands and Judgment in reverse. And from that, I channeled No More Drama, Mary J. Blige. Yeah, no more drama in my life. Yeah. And a lot of the cards that came out with the oracle cards after that were pretty much saying, I don't want no drama. I don't want no mess, no chaos. Yeah, we literally had Yang, Blessed, and Truth Be Told. We had Not For You and Chaos and Conflict come out. Yeah. And you're already poised and higher power and clean it up. You're cleaning up your energy. You know, spring clean. You're starting afresh. You're ripping up the current foundation of your life, and you just think, I want to start brand new. Yeah? You want to start new. And with this Knight of Cups coming in, because with the oracle cards I also had was Yin, which is the Ace of Cups, and By the Book, and Deep Knowing reversed. I think you don't see it coming. And I think that's frankly a lot of the time what happens. We get a feeling, but you have no way it's going knowing how it's going to materialize, which is how Spirit likes it, because they want to give you a surprise. The blessing is not just the actual blessing, but how it's received. They want to see that shock. They want to see that joy appear on your face. You know, they don't want you to know, oh, it's coming around the corner. They don't want you to know it's 10 minutes down the road, you know, tracking your parcel sort of thing. No, they want you to be surprised. They want to see the thrill on your face. And I think, you know, you may be a bit apprehensive with starting again. I'm thinking, I'm back to square one. No, you're not back to square one. You've got a whole amount of guidance, wisdom that you're taking from previous lessons. Yeah? You're starting new, but you've got all this wisdom that you're taking into the new cycle. You're not starting again. Yeah? You're starting from a higher platform, from knowledge, from maturity. Yeah, Pisces? So I feel like in April, this is you getting back to basics, yeah? And you're being quite courageous, because it takes courage to start again. Often people will be like, you know what, I've been in this cycle, I'm comfortable, and I have somebody, even though it's not what I want, but I don't want to go on my own. I don't want to go out there on my own. And to me, that is part of the problem. You know, often people are in marriages they're not happy with, and they've communicated, and some may have not, and there's no change, but they still consistently choose to stay there. Well, that's part of the problem. You know, it takes two to tango. So how can you expect change when you don't do nothing new? Yeah? I think Einstein, the definition of madness is doing the same thing, but expecting a different result. But Pisces, you've decided, you know what? I've had enough of this BS. I've had enough of this bullshit. People coming in, swaggering in. I'm hearing, giving you, what's the phrase? Is it velvet lines? Giving you all the chat, yeah? Giving you all the talk. But it never leads to this. Yeah, it never leads to, if you want marriage, long-term commitment, partnership, family. It never leads to this. It always leads to this. Yeah? And you've taken the blinkers off and you decided, you know what? I don't want this anymore. Yeah? What use is all this attention when it leads nowhere? It goes nowhere. I'm blocking you. I'm cutting off all contact. I'm moving. I'm removing myself. You might go on a little trip, a little break, and you think, I don't want to be contactable by anybody. Yeah, I just want a break for me to clear my head and plan my next move and where I'm going. Yeah? Plan where I'm going in life. Focusing perhaps on your career, a new form of inspiration, passion project could be something on the horizon, which is good. The fact that we got the Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups is a creative, romantic being. You could meet someone when you pursue something for you, Pisces, yeah? Something that you personally love, have passion for, you've had an interest, you've put on the sidelines. You're like, no, now's the time. And then this person comes in, yeah? Leaving behind other people's baggage, yeah? Leaving them behind. Leaving those that are stagnant, who just want to hang around. They're not a fan of doing anything. We've got the moon there. Revealing all. I think it's like, I feel like with the moon, like the revelation is that these people ain't changing. You may have, your water sign, you're a bit optimistic. You may have thought that eventually. It was a little bit 50-50. I think you hoped. But the other realist part of you knew they ain't changing for shit. They're doing the same thing, same shit, different day. Yeah? And you're dropping it. You're like, this is not my burden to bear. It should never have been. But now it's definitely not anymore. Right on, Pisces. I always say, like, don't take people for granted, because there will be a day that they decide to cut you loose. And I think people often think that that day will never come. The only thing constant in life is change. That day will always come. There will be a day eventually when someone does get fed the fuck up. Yeah? All right. So this is the reading for you, Pisces, yeah? I hope it gave you the motivation, if you needed it, the push, the confirmation, the insight that you are after, yeah? So if you did enjoy the reading, it resonated for you, yeah? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know your story, if you feel comfortable, if you feel called. Please give the video a like. Please share it. Please subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends and family. If you know someone, you think this is their story, share it with them. Perhaps it will give them the helpful hand that they need, yeah, to help them feel seen. Smash the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload new readings to the channel. And check out your yearly prediction reading. See if it's, is this along the same similar lines for May? Let me know. And I'll catch you next time.